like after my second child. And then too, yeah, you probably had, so a lot. So I was saying that most of us African-American women, we wait till the very last minute to get help when it comes to like hair loss. We'll try to cover it up. We'll figure out other ways. We'll, maneuver how we're going to maneuver, but we don't really go and get the help that we need by seeing like first you can see like a hair specialist, or healthy hair specialist, a trichologist or a dermatologist or a nurse or something like that. We don't get the help we need. So sometimes we could be dealing with, in your case, it may have been postpartum hair loss, right? So if you're dealing with postpartum hair loss, and most of us African-American women, before we have a baby, we go and get braids or something because we're going to be too busy with the baby, and we try to find some way to keep our hair up for a while. And then in that case, we don't even know if we're dealing with postpartum hair loss or not because our hair is put up. We don't know. So then you're dealing with postpartum hair loss, plus you got tension because you got braids or whatever in because you're going to be too busy with the baby, and now you're losing more hair. And then you never really did anything to fix the issue. You just let it go on and on and on, and it can possibly turn into like a permanent alopecia. Tension alopecia most of the time is reversible, but it's like when you go on and on and on too long, it can possibly be permanent alopecia. How often to get trims? I get trims every 8 weeks or a little past it. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Every 8 weeks is perfect. That's perfect. All I would say is make sure you're tracking your journey, meaning wearing a white shirt and always taking a picture of each trim so that you can, if ever you start losing hair or losing limb, you'll have your timeline so you'll know exactly like when your hair started getting shorter. So always take pictures so you can be in control of your journey. Sometimes people just trust the stylist, like let the stylist just trim. They never really pay attention to it. That's how you know. It's like, why am I hair the same length it was last year, the whole year? And then if you had your track record, you'll be able to see like, dang, in May, it started getting shorter. I noticed it. And in May, that was around the time I was really stressed out, or that was around the time where whatever, because you'll be able to create a timeline. So now when something go wrong, you know. I built my clientele in Houston 100% on social media. You should get my 2-day work week ebook. It'll tell you my whole story on how I built my clientele in Houston with no clients. I had 2 friends here. One already had a stylist because her sister was a stylist. And one, we was doing trades. So I didn't have no clients. None. And they both, well, one has been here for a little bit and the other one just moved there. So 100% on social media. But so yeah, most of us African American women, we don't deal with our hair issues until it's just absolutely too late. You like, I can't even get a ponytail at this point. I need help. But it started breaking, it started shedding. You started losing hair 5 years ago, 6 years ago or so. Not just talking about you, I'm just saying in general. And you could have fixed the issue before that, way before that. Or sometimes when you're dealing with hair loss, not breakage, that's your body telling you something that's going on inside the body. Meaning you need to do some blood work to make sure you're not having like thyroid issues, vitamin deficiency, anything. Because sometimes we have issues with our body and we don't have no other symptoms but hair loss. But the first thing we think about is, ooh, it's that new shampoo I use, or ooh, this new stylist did it, or ooh, it's because I had them braids. I mean, I can help. I do, because if you're part of my digital membership, we have a nurse practitioner that specializes in hair loss and scalp disorders. So if you're having like hair loss due to hormonal issues, that's who you'll see. So yeah, I do help. She do the medical part, and I'll do the retaining the hair part. So yes, I do help. Yep, I do help. And sometimes we be dealing with issues inside of our body. And what we doing with our hair, the mechanical damage, only make it worse. Only make it worse. Or because we don't even pay attention to our hair, it's just coming out. We don't even know. We don't even know. We don't know, and we don't really try to solve it until it's too late. Like, dang, oh my God, I should have. When it's like you can solve the problem soon. Soon as you started seeing that you're losing any hair or density or anything like that, I would want to get help right away. And that from that day, I will be taking pictures and making sure that whatever I'm doing, whoever told me to do something, whether it's a dermatologist, trichologist, stylist, whatever they told me to do, I'm going to hold myself accountable and I'm going to take pictures so I can track it. I want to be able to track it. I don't want you to just give me whatever or tell me to do whatever. I'm going to track it and make sure what you're telling me is working. Because if it's not, I'm going to communicate with you and say, hey, I know you told me to do this, that, and the third, and that, but I don't feel like it's working for me because I've been tracking my journey. And those are the things that I teach people in a digital membership. I want you to hold yourself accountable. I don't want you to have to just listen to somebody and just roll with it. Oh, she said, take this, so I'm just going to do it. I don't know what I should do. I want to grow my hair back. I cut it, but I have to start somewhere. Yeah. And so another thing is, too, is a lot of people get big chops. I ran across so many people, and it'd be so sad, but it'd be sad for them. I don't be sad because I know I'm the GOAT. But, no, it's fine. No, but they'll do a big chop, right? They'll cut off a chemical. They'll cut off severe damaged hair, whatever. They cutting it off. They starting over. They like, let me get all this off my hair. I want to start retaining length, all that. But they do it without a plan. Now, if you do a big chop, that's good. That's brave of you. It's a jump start. But if you do a big chop without a plan, that's where people fall in. I had so many clients that come in, and I'll say, when the last time you had a trim? Oh, well, I did a big chop. I'm like, when? A year ago. And so then you ain't had no trim since. So then when I straighten out their hair, blow dry their hair, they need another big chop. Because for some reason, when we get a big chop, it's a mental thing. That's why a lot of my education in my digital membership is a mental. It's a mental. So mentally, they say in their mind, it tells them that I had a big chop. So their mind won't allow them to think about shears again. It won't allow them to think about cutting it again because they know that they just did a big chop. So they like, I just did a big chop, so I ain't about to get a trim. So next thing you know, they need another big chop. Because, yeah, you can go a little bit longer. You don't have to go 2 months, but I don't tell people that after you do a big chop. But you still have to get trims because trims don't discriminate. They don't care that you just got a big chop a year ago. They don't care about that. They don't care that you do all this good stuff to your hair. They don't care. Because you're supposed to get a trim to retain length, a trim to prevent splits. Trims is not to cut splits. Once you have splits already, that's a haircut. The trim is going to prevent the split. So when people come and get a trim, you barely notice it because it's just to prevent the splits from forming. But once you already have splits, it is called a haircut. I just recommend regular biotin. Just biotin. You can get regular biotin. Where mine is at? I'll show you in a minute. Matter of fact, I need to take it. JJ, you eating? Yeah. Regular biotin. Take it every day. But when you take biotin, you want to make sure you up your water intake. I got my hair cut in layers because my hair grows better in layers. I also have color and currently pregnant. Okay. So you don't have no issues, so you good? The layers is not going to make your hair grow better. Because remember, hair growth ain't got nothing to do with what's out here already. This is already out. Hair growth is from the inside, so it don't grow better because of layers. You probably retain length better or something, but it don't grow better. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Well, how often are you getting routine trims? And then, yeah, how often are you getting routine trims? Because you got to think, you're not natural. You got to moisturize your hair more because you're not natural. You got to do a little bit more. Make sure you're using it. Also, my hair is thin. Yeah, I probably wouldn't even have it. My hair is thin. So because my hair is thin, I can't take a lot. I'm not going to have a relaxer. I'm not going to have color. I'm just going to be 100% natural because I'm already have a low density hair. Oh, girl, That's too long. That's why you ain't retaining length. You never going to retain length If you getting a trim every 6 to 9 months, girl, you getting a haircut every time. That's not even a trim. I always tell people, hey, Jigga, once you skip your trim and you get splits, you are no longer in the trim category at all. Don't even ask for a trim because you're not in that category no more. Now you need a haircut. Reason why? Because now we have to cut off splits. A trim is to prevent splits. Once you have splits, we got to cut them. Now you need a haircut. So if you're going every 6 to 9 months, you always need a haircut. And so think about it. When splits form, right, they split however they want to. Like, they don't be trying to look out for you and get you a cute bob or nothing like that. Cute layers, nah. They split how they want. This side might split up here. This side might split down here. Yeah, I believe in hair porosity. This side might split here. Then you might have a bang right here. But then they split how they want. So once you decide to go get a haircut or trim what you think you was getting, but a haircut, then now you have to make the sense of the cut. You got to make sense of the splits because now they traveled up the shaft all different ways. They probably gave you layers, and that's why you think that your hair grow better in layers. They gave you layers, so now you got to do whatever they did. But when you get a routine trim, you always in control. You'll always be in control because you're keeping up with your routine trims. Your hair breaks off in the middle, in the top and the middle. Why? What's your styles? What hairstyles you wear? Yeah, that's too long. You always need a haircut. And you got color, you chemical. You're not natural, so I mean, even if you was natural, you still need a trim every 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, every 8 weeks. But yeah, that's why you're not retaining for sure. You'll never retain them. If you ever want to retain them, you got to change that up. And if anybody is struggling and they feeling lost, join my digital membership. Go to the link in my bio. Take the quiz. Whatever the quiz tell you to do, go join that plan today. Like, you won't have to struggle like that. Braids and sewing, it might be due to the tension, or it might be your problem areas. But if you always just wearing braids and sewing, it can be the tension. But yeah, if y'all struggling, go to the link in my bio, take the hair quiz, join the membership. We always in there. You'll never struggle alone. You'll never have to go through all this stuff again. Make a lot of sense. I thought it was because of the pregnancy. How often? Every 8 weeks, you should be getting a trim. So the pregnancy is not going to break your hair. The pregnancy will make your hair shed from the roots. You know, it'll have a little ball, but then it'll completely shed. It's not going to make it break. It's going to break due to splits, and it's going to break due to being dry. You have a chemical, so you have to keep it like hydrated because it's chemically treated. Most people hair grow like crazy when they're pregnant. Them prenatal vitamin. But then sometimes they'll lose hair after the baby, but then they'll go back. It'll grow back. Hey. But that's the stuff we go over all the time. Like, she just asked me about biotin. That's one of our tasks in our group right now is biotin. Water. Trims. All that stuff. All the stuff that we need every day. Or not trim, we need trim every day. It's always a reminder in there that helps building your relationship with your hair. So you don't have to play a guessing game. And you don't have to rely on the stylist 100%. Don't get me wrong, you need a stylist. But you don't want to have to rely on them 100%. Because what if you relied on your stylist 100% and they retired? Then what you going to do? You need to educate yourself so you can know your hair. Build a relationship with your own hair. Build a relationship with your own hair. That's what we teach. Building a relationship. So many people be confused on what's the digital plan. It's digital. It ain't for no in-person appointments. It's digital hair help to help you build a relationship with your hair so you no longer have to struggle. You'll always know what your hair needs. You'll always know what's something wrong. You'll always know when you got to go that extra mile. You'll always know what your hair don't like. You're learning. JJ, your food gonna be soggy?
Oh, he trampled on you.
It's soggy? Yeah, so that's what we focus on, helping you build a healthy relationship with your hair. That matters.
Getting your goose, man.
You don't want it to be 100% on the stylist.
Grandma. I am a butterfly grandmother. She's a hippie, man. What?
But you need a stylist, for sure. Because you can't do your own trims.
The night's coming for. Oh, he popped her bubble. Granny.
Hey, y'all. But that is what it's for, help. I help people all around the world. I don't ever have to meet them. Because the most people's struggles are similar. And it's just something that they doing wrong in their routine, or they don't have one. Or they're using the wrong products. They doing everything wrong. So as soon as they learn what to do right, they hear what think of. Hey. And everybody's different, so it's hard. It's hard to just tell everybody to do the same thing. Everybody is different. That's why in my digital memberships, we help you build a relationship with your hair so that you can create your plan based off how you learn it. I do have another membership where I build the plan out 100% for you, and then we revisit the plan 3 times out of the 12 months. Just in case, like sometimes your plan may change with the weather. Your plan may change if you get pregnant. Your plan may change if you get sick, or if you just start working out, or anything. It could change. So we revisit that plan 3 times out the year for the ones that want me to build a plan out for them.
We both got hit at the same time. I'm going to change this guy to something a little more interesting. Tempest Lick.
JJ, you need to finish because you gotta get in the shower.
I'm just going to follow you around, man. You better do something.
There's one for you.
Go! Lick him! Lick
I
him!
thought it's at 4 too.
Huh?
What is he
I
doing?
thought it starts at 4.
Lick somebody!
I said to the
He's charging up.
1 to 5 or 4 or
Calling
something.
down lightning.
Is the plan? Which plan?
All that
It's 3
black
different
smoke is
ones.
the
So we got the
lightning calling
free
down.
plan,
Magic lightning.
which is a little help, but if you need help, you need to be on the paid one. And then we got a $27 a month plan. That's called the A-list.
It looks like he's glitching to me.
And then we have the socialite plan, which is $697 one time.
Do I need another Tempest Lick?
And with the A-list, you get the our community. It's like over 4,000 people in the community. Not all of them are actively talking.
Oh, it's a karate.
We have a bi-weekly task, something every other Monday. There's a task in there that you got to do within the 14 days or every day of the 14 days. Then we have checklists that we have. I'm sorry, challenges that we have. Like we have a water challenge going on right now. We always do. It'd be random challenges that we'll have. We have 12 months of education with tutorials and all that stuff over there. What else do we have? We have a nurse practitioner that specializes in hair loss. That's one of the instructors, educators. And we have another protective style expert. That's one of the other educators.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Because we have a section for people that just wear protective styles. What else do we have? The template that you'll print out in the first module, so you can start working on the plan. We have live meetups. We just had one the first of the month.
Is there something in there?
We had one last month to go over our trim schedule for the rest of the year, so we'd be good for the rest of the year. The paid members get 20% off all products all the time.
Get him. Mad machine.
I might be missing something else.
You got a karate lady.
I forgot what else, if it is anything else, but that's what's all offered in the paid plans. The socialite one, that's $697 one time. They get the A-list for free for a year, and I build a plan out for them. Like we do a live meeting together, and I go over everything, and I create the whole plan for them.
The snake died. Oh, the snake died?
Is that Daddy?
Oh, I took out the snake gave
Daddy talking?
for everyone. Good job.
Your math mechanics was the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
Player budget.
Can we please up it?
Yeah.
We're upping this.
So the link in my bio.
Propose settings. Can you approve, please? 12,000 budget?
What is that?
I don't know.
Wait, auto
Because eventually, that's all I'm offering. Is my digital hair help when I retire. That'd be all. But that's what I'm so passionate about. I love doing hair, don't get me wrong. I love success stories. It's not necessarily like doing hair. I love creating success stories. But my digital membership, I'm so passionate about it because I get to help people outside of the chair.
Grand finale, people. Look at this. Look at this army. I don't know
Why you want to cry so bad?
but he is scary looking.
Where you live?
Okay, you got a musketeer. That's a long gun.
2 mad mechanics, a promo master.
Make sure you're in the if you don't live here, make sure you're in the digital membership. Are you in Houston?
No. Who's in the
I don't want you to want to cry so bad.
Da Vinci? It's Da Vinci.
Because we can help you. You ain't got to cry.
Ah!
We can help you.
Okay, that's going well. Something's happening.
Oh my god.
What's this guy doing? Do something.
Somebody just. Oh my god.
Are you on the member? Are you on the digital membership?
What's happening?
Let me know if you want it.
Go, Moss. Evil butterfly lady. Look at those shorts. What is the matter with this game?
Okay.
What happened?
Get wrecked, your news.
Ooh.
What is the deal with your evil butterfly?
You in the digital membership? You should be. You should not want to cry because in the digital membership, you have all the help you need.
Whatever. I don't think that's
Eventually, I'm going to be training hairstylists and linking them with people in the different cities because everybody in my plans is from somewhere else. Everybody's from all over. They're from all over. Go get in there then. Go to the link in my bio. Go take the hair quiz. Whatever plan they tell you that you need. Go get that. Go back into the link in my bio. Pick the plan and start now. You ain't gotta wait. Start right now. I'm telling you. That's why I built these out 6 years ago. I built it out so I can be able to help people all over the world. I don't want nobody to suffer because they're not here in Houston. You got a lot of people that travel here, but everybody can't travel, and I understand that. So that's why I created help so that I can help you, like really help you. Trust me, I don't have to necessarily touch your hair to help you. I know it'd be better if I touched your hair. I mean, it'd be good if I touched your hair to help you, but I can help you without you being here in Houston. You don't have to be local. That's why I built this out. That's exactly why it was created. Did it finish? Okay. Oh, no. Give me a napkin. Give me a napkin.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, swordcaster got him.
He didn't even have a chance to shoot that bow.
Thank you.
That's the swordcasters doing all that?
So you ain't gotta cry, girl. You ain't gotta cry. Just go ahead and take the steps that I told you, and you'll be all right. Trust me. You'll be all right. Even when people live out of town in my memberships, and they want me to go and look at a potential stylist page to see like if I feel like that person is good for what they trying to get to, I'll do that too. Or if they want me to, if they're not comfortable with the stylist on their trim, they'll take a picture of their hair and I'll show them exactly where they need to be trimmed at.
Behind here.
Okay, so one of my quests is travel from Kajitsu crossing to Naughty Nets without touching water.
To Naughty Net, where's Naughty Nets?
Right here.
How do you, okay. So you want to focus on that?
And I can also flip a card.
So we're going to Kenjutsu.
So don't worry about it. Oh shoot, I forgot.
It has
Justin, you ever wash some towels?
Look up someone landing in the same sector as the iron pipe. You know what I'm thinking about it?
What are you going to do about it? I would love to know.
So where?
quickly.
I'm not gonna let them with you.
Why you wanna go? Huh?
Hi.
You already knocked
Got
someone.
one.
Wanna take this?
You're probably.
Why are
Oh, I
you
had
taking
no
out?
reason. I
YouTube.
annihilated Silver Surfer.
Who got
Yeah,
paid?
don't worry about him.
I don't know.
I got something.
There was
Maybe Aaron was. Is Aaron here?
yeah,
You don't see very many of those.
yeah, but I annihilated them. I annihilated them.
But you went to go look at it?
They live in denial.
I can't even call you by your name, girl, because
Bring him this way. Bring him this
your
way.
Instagram name is something serious. I can't even say. You better look at it so and so.
Bring him this way.
Girl, your name is serious. Where did you go look at it?
I got him on my sights. Keep coming, keep coming.
Hey, Vicky.
Lead him this way.
Nice.
You?
Someone's taking it. Oh, you're taking it.
I'm taking it. I got a great vantage point.
Now, you hungry?
So, like,
Why you ain't do those spicy noodles that you bought? Did you ever do them? The spicy noodles you bought. You tried them?
Got another drum here.
Oh. Yeah, I can't even say your name, girl. Hey, Vicky. Did I say Vicky already? You eating lunch too?
No, we gotta get
This really brunch too, for real, because I ain't even eat. No, that you got them to show them what they can, what needs to be shown. Yeah. Because if you're on my digital membership, I don't want you messing up. I don't want nobody messing up on you. I'm trying to help you build a healthy relationship with your hair so you can start becoming aware when something ain't right. I don't want you to be like, I don't want to be like, just go to the size, get a trim. No, we're going to figure this out. We're going to make sure that they're doing right.
Here we go. That's one. We need to go that way.
Well, we're going to make sure you're comfortable.
What way? Excuse me. Oh, no.
Because if you're in a membership, you already trust me.
Okay,
And I ain't going to steer you wrong. So we're not about to let anybody just do whatever.
I just need to get safe.
Yeah, that's what I need.
I'll take that real personal.
We gotta do it in 20
Yeah, it's coming at me. It's coming at me.
Real personal.
You're on the too big for this. That guy on a
Huh?
little bike.
What? Girl, don't even play like that now.
I got a little girl's bike and I'm riding it.
Uh-oh. Safe. But she's
Safe. I'm kind of safe.
I'll take that real personal.
Right up against the wall.
Ain't nobody about to play my
It's a
people.
floating bike.
Who I be pissed.
this.
Hey, look at this.
Lippy. I can make it.
Okay, y'all.
Make it turn
So let me go ahead and get off here. I see a couple people just joined. I'm about to go right over into the membership and welcome y'all.
Hurt them. You have the weapons.
Okay, so let me go.
Shoot multiple times in a row. Watch that. It's fast.
Cool.
I'm still on here with y'all YouTube.
Things when they work right are cool.
Come on.
I'm still
Why do
here.
you have to land on your feet like you
Yeah,
can
huh?
so much?
Look what I got.
No, his cousin was there.
Hmm?
He was screaming. I couldn't get no sleep.
Do you know how to
Because he was playing the scary game.
With what?
Yeah.
Oh, clicky, clicky. Find your
Stop.
Where are you located?
It's called
like
Nightmare.
a joystick.
Oh wait, I should probably drink.